I know I may have advised Newcastle to see beyond what is happening now, to make sure they just cash in on Alexander Isak instead of keeping a player who is unhappy in their team and end up achieving the opposite of everything they want. Because you can't force a horse to drink water, even though you can force it to the stream, right? But looking at it critically, I had a rethink, I had a second thought. I now see Newcastle's perspective. I now see why they are holding on so firmly to the player, a player who has 3 years left in his contract. And they don't have another striker. Right now, they have not even linked up any other good striker they can use as replacement for Isak. And this is a player that has 3 years left in his contract, right? And apart from that, if they give in to Isak's demands now, it sends the wrong message to all other team players that you can hold them to ransom anytime. You can just up any day. You can just wake up any day and decide to leave the club. Tell them you want to leave the club. I see Newcastle's perspective now. It also reminded me of what Real Madrid did to Gareth Bale. Even though Gareth Bale decided that he wasn't going to play for Real Madrid anymore, they said, okay, we are going to keep you in the club. You are not going to play. And at the end of the day, your stocks will go low, which was exactly what happened to Gareth Bale. If you remember, Gareth Bale spent like 2 years in Real Madrid not playing matches. He will come to Real Madrid match day, sit in front of at the sidelines, cross his legs, cover his face with a hat, and be sleeping. Real Madrid left him. At the end of the day, his stocks were so low that when his contract ended with Real Madrid, no other big club were ready to sign him, which led to Gareth Bale's early retirement at 32. So I think I understand Newcastle's point of view. I understand their perspective now. So Isak, I advise you to have a rethink. Because next year is the World Cup and it's every player's dream to feature in the World Cup. If you don't play for Newcastle, your stocks will go so low that you won't even feature in the World Cup. And by next summer, Newcastle would have found a replacement for you. Your stock will still be going down. And at the end of your contract, you will end up playing for Canopilas.